Well, at the United Nations, there's a bitter divide over the violent protests that have resulted in more than 100 of those Palestinian deaths at the border fence on the Gaza border with Israel. The U.S. vetoing a UN Security Council resolution that was sponsored by Kuwait, calling it one-sided, saying it absolves Hamas. The U.S. also failing to win backing for our own motion condemning Hamas. United States Ambassador to the UN, Nikki Haley, at Wednesday's Security Council meeting, called out those nations voting against the resolution.
It is outrageous for the Security Council to fail to condemn Hamas rocket attacks against Israeli civilians, while the Human Rights Council approves sending a team to investigate Israeli actions taken in self-defense. I urge the members of the Security Council to exercise at least as much scrutiny of the actions of the Hamas terrorist group as it does to Israel's legitimate right of self-defense.
And for more on this, we're joined by Ambassador Danny Danon, the Israeli ambassador to the United Nations and former Israeli Deputy Defense Minister. Ambassador, welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you.
You are at the UN calling for Hamas to be classified as a terrorist organization. Why?
Hamas is a terrorist organization. It is recognized by the US, by the EU, by many other nations, but not by the UN. So I demanded from the Security Council, the same way you recognized Al-Qaeda and ISIS, you should designate Hamas as a terrorist organization, apply sanctions on Hamas leaders, on their bank accounts. I think it will be beneficial for the stability in our region, because all the pictures we are seeing, all the casualties, it's all because of Hamas. They are sending innocent people to the fence. They are very cynical, and we saw what happened in the last few days when they sent rockets and missiles into Israel.
What has been the reaction of your fellow diplomats? I mean, look, there is an ISIS Al-Qaeda committee at the UN that is in progress, and it operates and it sanctions individuals and groups. But as you point out, there isn't anything dealing with Hamas.
It will not be easy. I'm aware of that. Look what happened on Friday. The Security Council discussed a resolution from Kuwait, and they were not able to even to mention the word Hamas. I told them, why can't you spell Hamas? Why can't you put in the resolution the word Hamas? So I think it will take more energy from us to convince other countries. The US is standing with us. We want to thank Ambassador Haley for the moral clarity she brought into the Security Council. And she said very clearly, we should name Hamas.
Why is there such an effort among your colleagues to basically protect Hamas?
I cannot explain it. I asked my colleagues from France, from Sweden, who were very influential, why you couldn't insist on putting Hamas in the resolution. They couldn't answer this question. I think it's coming from the Arab countries who are promoting the resolution. They want to condemn Israel. They mention Israel 5 times in this resolution, but they cannot name Hamas. We will continue to bring it up into the Security Council, because if you want to help the Palestinians in Gaza, if you want to protect the Palestinians in Gaza, you must condemn Hamas.
Riyad Mansour, who's the Palestinian observer, the permanent observer at the UN, pushing back against Israel on this. Here's what he said.
We deeply regret the Council's continued paralysis on our issue due to the recurrent negative and biased position of one permanent member of the Security Council. We deplore the use of the veto to continue shielding Israel from censure and accountability for its crimes against our people.
They, of course, criticizing the U.S. What do you say to those critics, Ambassador, who say Israel has had a disproportionate response to this violence? We saw a young medic who was just killed, some other people killed during these riots, and they're blaming the Jewish state for this.
Shame on them. Shame on Mr. Mansour for lying out loud. We defend our borders. I think the Hamas paying people, sending them to the fence, using them as human shields, they should be condemned. We don't want to see any casualties. We don't want to see any escalation. But when you have 40,000 people, rioters, coming to the fence, they will not stop at the fence. They will continue to the communities. They will set them on fire. We are protecting our people. We will continue to do that. And our message to the Hamas is very clear. If the children in Israel will not be able to sleep at night, they will feel the might of the IDF.
So you reject the criticism that Israel has overreacted?
Absolutely. I think if you look at any other democracy, if you had 40,000 people coming to the border of the US tomorrow morning, imagine what would be the outcome. Same goes with France, Sweden, every other nation. We are doing the best to minimize the number of casualties. The Hamas is doing exactly the opposite. They want to see more and more casualties.
And one thing they've been doing is, it's amazing, they've been flying kites and balloons over the fence with the gasoline, basically, to burn up, thousands of acres of the fields. Let me read you a quote from the Jewish Voice. I mean, it's the kite. You go to the beach, you fly a kite at the beach. This is kite terrorism. The Ministry of Agriculture and Ministry of Finance will provide financial support for farmers in the Gaza belt who have suffered material damage from flammable kites and helium balloons sent over from Gaza by Palestinian terrorists with the aim of setting fields on fire. The IDF had begun implementing new measures to combat kites, including specialized drones to neutralize them, and they've shelled out about $300,000 worth of damage. I mean, do you ever expect to see kites flying over your border, dropping gasoline bombs?
Eric, this is a story of Hamas. They focus on destruction, on hate. We think how to build, how to support the Palestinians in Gaza. They think and they put a lot of energy, and they're very creative, and finding ways to burn fields in Israel, finding ways to dig tunnels. Why don't they put their energy into the Palestinians in Gaza who are suffering every day? It is cynical, it is pitiful. I hope that one day the Palestinians in Gaza will be strong enough to come and say enough with the Hamas regime.
Or Hamas, they voted them in, and they are, as you point out, they use a lot of the concrete, not for the roads, but to build those tunnels, and it is continuing. Ambassador Danny Danon of Israel, thank you for coming.
Thank you very much, Eric.
Of course.